You don't need talent, you need warm-ups. If you think you cannot draw, this video is for you. I'm not an artist, I'm a project manager who discovered sketchnoting just recently, and one thing surprised me the most. Sketchnoting is not about the talent. It's about warming up your hand, warming up your brain, and practicing. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 simple sketchnoting exercises. Each one takes only a few minutes. No pressure, no fancy tools, just exercises that make starting easier. Let's go. Bad lines, start here. Start with the simple lines. Straight, curves, waves, edges, horizontal, vertical, diagonal. Go slow, one line at a time. Switch between curves and waves and edges and so on. The goal is not perfect lines. It's teaching your hand to slow down and listen. The thing is that if your hand becomes calmer, your thinking becomes calmer. And if your thinking becomes calmer, your hand becomes even more calm. And that might be a good thing, especially after a long day at work. You already know how to draw. Almost everything in the sketchnoting is built from a few basic shapes, like circles, like squares, like rectangles, or triangles. Draw them from the memory, no ruler, and no erasing. Some of them will look weird, and that's normal, right? This is about training your hand, training your visual memory, and it's not about the accuracy. Think of this as a muscle memory at the gym. You don't lift perfectly, but you lift consistently. This removes fear instantly. And it's actually one of my favorite exercises. You just grab a pen and draw some random blobs. No thinking, just move your hand around the paper and look at that blob and ask yourself what that thing could actually be. Maybe it's a ghost, maybe it's a monster, maybe it's an alien, maybe it's a robot, maybe it's just a bubble. The thing is that in the sketchnoting, we often need to create stuff as we go, right? So the icon doesn't exist. And this exercise trains creativity without any judgment. I hope you'll enjoy it. Stop overthinking icons. This exercise is about picking 10 to 12 icons that are meaningful to you and drawing them on a page first. After that, you set a timer for 60 seconds and you try to complete all these drawings within that time frame. There is no polishing, no fixing, no trying to make corrections. The thing is that speed is important in real life. If you're in a meeting, if you are in the class, you don't really have much time to think about icons and trying to make them pretty. They need to be functional. This makes sketchnotes readable. Sketchnoting is not about art, at least not necessarily. It's about organization. So practice drawing containers, ribbons, banners, different kind of hierarchies to add structure to your sketchnotes. And just focus on that structure. You don't necessarily need to add any content, but when the structure is clear, the drawing quality also matters a little bit less. This is how sketchnotes become useful, not just pretty. If sketchnoting feels hard, maybe you don't need to push harder. Just warm up. These 5 exercises are something that helps me to show up daily, even if the day is tough or I don't feel like really doing anything when it comes to sketchnoting. If you are learning sketchnoting from the scratch too, follow along. Cheers. Bye.